flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a roll call, please.
Mr. Tuccio? Here. Mr. DeFreitas?
Here.
Mr. Reagan?
Here. He'll be coming on Zoom eventually. Yes, I'm here.
Ms. Metz? Here. Mr. Kennedy?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Ms. Reiner? Here. Ms. Turner? Ms. Wick?
Nicole's online too.
Okay, Nicole. Kevin and Nicole. So that's 8 present and 1 absent.
Board reports. So I think Kevin, did you have a board report?
No, I do not have one prepared for this week. I'll do it next week.
All right, thank you. Moving on, student council, one from student council on Zoom. Assuming it's summer, so I don't have it, but usually first week. Yeah. Anyone on Zoom for student council? Seeing none, I'll move on. Anyone on Zoom wish to have public comment on agenda items only? Anyone on Zoom wish to have public comment on agenda items? Seeing none, we'll move on.
No, we have not do that.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Matt Evans, 322 Village Drive.
All right, say the agenda item you're referring to, and you'll have 3 minutes.
Yep, I'd like to speak to agenda item 10 and agenda item 11, the 3% pay increases for Dr. Gross and Dr. McMahon. In the current economic environment, 3% pay increase actually amounts to about a 5% pay cut for each of these individuals, given the 8 to 9% inflationary environment. As far as I can tell, they've both performed really admirably in a difficult time. I know the board seeks to represent taxpayer interests by recommending no tax increase year after year. Some members use this, in fact, in their campaigns for political office. But the net impact of that decision this year is a pay cut. I think Dr. Gross and Dr. McMahon, in addition to our teachers, have performed their duties in a manner that actually exceeds expectations. And it's unfortunate that their performance this year is rewarded with a functional pay cut. That's it.
Thank you. Is there anyone else on Zoom wish to have a public comment on agenda items? Anyone else on Zoom wish to have public comment on agenda items? Seeing none, we'll move on to the main agenda. Next week, we will approve the minutes. Can I get a first and a second on the main agenda under personal numbers 1 through 13?
Justin, so moved.
Anthony,
second.
I'm sorry, who's second? Anthony.
Board discussion, comments, concerns? Seeing none, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, nay? So that carries.
I just want to comment, the others are being on hold because it's based upon approval of the budget. So those positions tie in with the budget, so that's why it's the only reason we're holding on those others.
So we'll consider finance, we'll consider personnel is 14 through 29 next week. Finances 1 through 28 next week. And on the main agenda under programs, can I have a motion for number 4?
If I can explain what that is, the FIDS days, we have to have application to the state to go to learning on snow days. So this, if you allow us to approve this, we will submit that application that we could use our flexible instruction days on those snow days. And next week on number 5, if you'll see, there'll be a resolution next week on number 5 to use remote learning days, but that would be specific to COVID pandemic related needs. God help us, hopefully that's not the issue. So FIDS is for flexibility for snow days to go to remote. And then number 5 next week, that's just in the event of COVID issues, giving us permission to use remote.
So moved.
So I have Kevin, sound like he's moved.
Megan, second.
So I have a first and second. Board discussion, comments? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. DePretis,
Yes.
Mr. Hagan,
Yes.
Ms. Nuns,
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Ms. Reiner,
Yes.
Ms. Turner,
Yes.
Ms. Wigg is absent. Ms. DeCuccio? Yes. That is 8 yes and 1 absent.
Thank you. So next week on the main agenda of programs, we'll consider 1 through 3 and 5. For next week's main agenda, we'll consider policies 1 and 2. On the main agenda under building and grounds, can I have a motion for numbers 1 through 4?
And so moved. Megan, second.
Board discussion, comments, concerns?
Just to clarify, correct, Mike, under items 2 through 4, under the eminent domain, we still have our right to file a petition for that determination, correct? It's just
This will get us the
the initial amount.
estimated just compensation from the state.
Okay, that's it.
And this is to expedite that. They're not even in the process of offering that to us, but they will as soon as they file a declaration of taking. So this is, you get the money to us sooner rather than later.
Okay. How much bigger is the parking lot gonna be under number 1 there?
At least 20 feet deeper by the width of it.
Yeah. Oh. It didn't print the change order, but it was in the
Yeah,
change
they
order.
printed it.
The calculation was in it.
But it's worth $16,000 worth of change order?
It's prevailing wage. When I looked at it,
I understand
the numbers make
why,
sense,
but I
it is
mean,
prevailing
is it
wage.
gonna be a substantial, like, I know how much $16,000.
Parking's
at a premium.
Parking's at a premium beside the max. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to wait
It was
anything.
street clearing, excavation stuff.
Yeah, so it seems reasonable.
Yes. It was a decent amount. It wasn't like 8 feet. I mean, it was a decent sized area.
Yeah.
Any other board discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That carries. The main agenda under others, numbers 1 through 9. Can I have a first and a second?
And so moved. Megan, second.
So I have a first and a second. Board discussion, comments, concerns? It's like I've got a lot of kids when I take a lot of classes. And I'm probably getting nervous because summer's, half over. Any other board discussion?
Half over, it just started.
It is over.
It's been 8 weeks.
It's over. All in favor, aye.
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 Opposed, nay. That carries.
Last, so it's not empty, I'm
It
fine.
is, it is. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did.
No.
13,
Oh.
or is that date moved?
Which one?
Number 13,
Under which?
Under other,
recycling. Did that get moved to a later date?
Then
Mean disposal?
Electronic equipment that Ryan's getting rid of,
Yeah, and then it's actually been updated.
to a later date?
So, yeah, next week will be fine.
Okay, I wasn't sure when they were coming.
I talked to him yesterday.
They weren't here today. but-
I just know that they were urgent to be coming like
I
tomorrow
mean,
or
if you want
something.
to approve,
I don't think there's any reason.
I mean, you can, yeah, it's for the disposal.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, you could probably do 10 through 13, and be just fine.
I make a motion that we approve 10 through 13.
Just to be-
I'll second it.
just to be safe. Yeah.
So I have a first and a second. That's under others, numbers 10 through 13. Any other board discussion, comments?
Just on 10, is there any opportunity to donate these to somebody, the books? I know they're kind of out of date, but
That's why, I'm just out of date and then.
We brainstormed it.
And then there was a contact that we had last time we went to Texas Adoption, and they were taking our materials to Africa, which is.
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, I reached out to that contact and they said just due to COVID, they weren't allowed to ship into the country, they weren't allowed to enter the country, and so kind of at a loss.
It's a shame.
The same thing with all of our reading materials.
Yeah, they'll be
Last time,
reading materials
we had
added for
pictures
next.
of the children using these materials in these schools in Africa. It was wonderful, but I'm not option now, unfortunately.
Not even maybe a private person that might do something like that. Like a private organization that might take them and bring them over, because a lot of private
This was a
organizations will
private-
run schools.
This was a private.
Oh, all right, so it must be okay.
Yeah.
If anyone
Still
knows
have
anyone, then we have
Anyone
ELA
knows anybody,
materials,
you know,
readings,
suggestion.
reading will be coming up also, so if you know of anyone that has connections, let us know.
Any other board discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, nay? That carries. I did forget to do closed sessions. We had a closed session prior to this meeting for personnel and security. We will have a closed session afterwards for legal and personnel. And back to the agenda. Public comment, open forum. Anyone wish to have public comment open? Anyone on Zoom wish to have public comment at this point? Moving on, is there anyone from MAEA on this evening? The representative from MAEA on? Someone from the association? Seeing none, I'll move on. Administrators, Dr. Bruce.
Yeah, I would just like to thank everyone that was involved in graduation last week. That was great. Kids had a great time despite the weather scare. We were all able to survive. So good luck to the class that just left us and look forward to our next group of seniors next year. One other thing, the August board meeting was originally scheduled. The work session was the 2nd and the voting meeting was the 9th. We need to move those. We're going to make that announcement to the media and also to the public. So those meetings will be held. The work session will be the 9th now, and the voting meeting will be the 16th. So just want everybody to be aware of that. That's August. I said, what did I say?
No,
Oh, yes. I hope I didn't miss. Yes, August.
Scrolling the good.
August will be 9th and 16th. So no meeting on the 2nd.
Thank you. Dr. McMahon?
Thank you.
It's a small room tonight, so. Oh, Deb, I probably forgot about Devin Johnson back there. Ms. Branstetter?
Just a reminder, next week, the budget will be, is on the agenda for your approval. There's been no changes since the presentation in May. That budget is for the public on the board's website, on the district website, and there is no real estate tax increase included in that budget.
We would like that to be voted on early next week. We'd like to move that up just because we have personnel issues personnel approvals that are tied to that.
Thank you, Ms. Matrix.
Just that I'm finalizing the graduation video, the video of the graduates, so I'm hoping to have that posted this evening. So get back over there.
Oh, awesome.
Does this include the drone footage or is that separate?
No, that was
separate.
that was Mark Pilatus on.
Yeah. I didn't know if he was trying to
Testing it
incorporate
out.
in with you or something.
I didn't see I saw a couple of pictures.
Okay.
But mostly the top speakers heads.
Yeah, I did. They were sitting there, but as everybody walked in, they did.
Thank you. Is there anyone on Zoom, administrators? Seeing none, board comments? We'll start on the side tonight. Go ahead.
Just congratulations to the graduates. That was obviously my first graduation, and it was really enjoyable to be present and cheer them on as they walked through. The weather did hold out, so we were very fortunate. So just congratulations to them and to everybody involved who made it possible.
The same graduation was fantastic. Just happy to be a part of it. So congratulations to the class of 22 and all of the parents and family and on to bigger and better things. Congratulations to all the Mancini Award winners. I saw there was quite a few of them. That was a really neat turnout, of really neat results. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Congratulations to all the folks who got some of their sports contracts. Just some fantastic opportunities for some of them. And I think the lacrosse game, boys lacrosse game is tonight. Wasn't sure. It started at 5, so good luck to them. Hopefully they're doing really well. And thank you to all the administrators and staff and everybody for another great year and looking forward to next year. And according to John, next year started next week.
It's over. Yeah, we're firing teachers. It's over.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, I wanted to say about the graduation, I was skeptical of the whole parking lot thing. I didn't think it would be enjoyable for kids, but I was wrong. It was great. The kids really seemed to like it. And you see them walking around, they get to see everybody. It was it was a good idea. Whoever came up with that gets kudos and congratulations to all the seniors and everybody moving up.
I will not be here next week to vote on the budget, so I just wanted to give my little comment this week. We continually ignore that running this district costs money. Mr. Evans discussed inflation, things like increasing security, dealing with building growth and improvement, increasing our staff, as well as options for our students. By not having discussions regarding small incremental tax increases, we're setting ourselves up for future struggles. We need to plan and prepare for the future. We're outgrowing our buildings and they keep building houses. Local taxes stay local and they help our kids and our community. And then the second thing I wanted to mention is Mr. Kent Shoemaker, who's a retired teacher from Mars. I don't know how many years he actually taught at Mars, maybe 30 some. He actually has been the voice of the planets and announcing of football for the last 38 years. And he recently announced that he will not be returning in the fall. So I wanted to thank him for his 38 years of being the voice of the planets and all his super fun dad jokes that I've heard over the years being there. So thanks, Mr. Shoe.
Any board members on Zoom wish to have a comment?
Yeah, just to thank Mr. Kremski and his graduation team. Other great years. The third year in a row of the parking lot graduation. It's a smooth machine operation now, and it was great to be part of it. And it was great to be able to also give a diploma to my son since he graduated this year. Congratulations to him and all the other 2022 graduates.
Thank you. Anyone else?
I guess I'll just echo that. And Kevin, congratulations to you and your son. And I'm sure that was a really cool thing to be able to give him his diploma. I really enjoyed the ceremony. It was just really wonderful to watch. So congratulations to all the seniors and all the parents, and good luck to everybody moving forward.
Thank you. All right. Have a great what's left of the summer. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
A motion to adjourn so we can go to the It's extremely long summer. We still have class.
Yeah, one motion. Second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Have